All right, church, we are concluding the Gospel of Mark today, looking at chapters 15 and 16. Now, there's obviously a lot of material kind of covered in these two chapters with Jesus' crucifixion and resurrection. I want to focus on kind of the very last verse of the book. So chapter 16, verse 20, describes how the apostles moved forward, right? They were puzzled, confused over the resurrection, but realized this was God's working in his plan, the fulfillment of all the Old Testament. But now they were to put it to work, right? Jesus spent 3 years guiding them, teaching them, instructing them, being an example for them, showing them that he is fully God and fully man, that his sinless life was the sacrifice for their sins so they can be forgiven and made right with a holy and just God. Now their job is to go proclaim this message around the world. And looking at church history, no, they were faithful to this. Some lived long lives, some lived shorter lives, but they all were focused on this one task of getting the message of Jesus Christ around the world. There's stories or examples that Thomas, the doubting apostle, actually made it all the way to India proclaiming the gospel. We know that others went around the known world at the time, once again, spreading this message. And contrary to some false teachers then and now, they were not doing this for money. They all died for the sacrifice of God's kingdom to get this message put out. There was no earthly gain for them in this endeavor. What they were banking on was what Jesus told them earlier on when he says, look, if anyone will come after me, they must deny themselves and follow me, and that God will reward them in eternity. So that was their focus, that was their mission, that was their belief, and that's what they put into practice. And the church has been doing the same thing for the last 2,000 years, continuing to make sure that the message of Jesus Christ will be spread throughout this world. Therefore, Christ can return and usher in his true kingdom for all of eternity. So let's be focused on God's message. That's my hope as we read through the Gospel of Mark, that looking through the life of Jesus, his example, his life, his teachings can be an encouragement and a guide to you and commission to you to listen and to obey and to spread this message and let us see the lost saved. All right, church, have a great day.